we got in the box, Gordon?
Hey Adam, this is the updated version of MSI's GS65. You've seen this before, so not too many surprises. We're going to do an unbox because people like to see it come out of the box for some reason. But stick around, click to the end if you want to see a couple quick benchmarks. I'm going to go over the specs right now though. This is one of our favorite laptops because it's amazingly light. GS65. Previous version, we'll have to weigh this one to see if it still lives up to the previous one. As you can see, plastic is sealed. Let's go over the specs. 1080p. Big news, Intel 9th Gen 9750H. That's 6 cores, hyper-threaded. And NVIDIA's new GeForce 1660 Ti, both of which were announced last week.
Nice.
What's amazing though with the GS65 is MSI gets it down to about 4 pounds.
It's thin and light and powerful.
Thin, light, powerful.
And we saw the MSI or the GS75 earlier this year with the RTX part.
GS75, of course, is a 15-inch laptop. This
17.
is a 17-inch laptop. This is a 15-inch. Thanks for catching me, Adam, before people get aggro. The one thing that still bugs me is this wide trackpad. It's pretty big. A little offset to the right as well. But look, check it out. Is this going to weigh 4 pounds?
Let's see.
A little bit heavier,
Yeah,
4 pounds, 6.7 ounces. Interesting. I don't know if it's just the little plastic covering. My guess is they've beefed up something inside. 82 watt-hour battery, 19 by 10, 144 hertz panel.
Yes, that's right here too.
And that i7 9750H is 2.6 gigahertz base, 4.5 gigahertz boost. Basically, you're looking at about a 10% increase in clock over 8th gens. Same amount of cores, so nothing really big there. 1660 Ti. This particular version, 512 gig NVMe drive, 16 gigs of RAM in dual channel mode. Price, $1,700. Basically 4 pounds, 6 ounces, slightly heavier.
Lays
you
all
still
the way
get
down
this.
too. Did the last one do that?
Yeah, did all the way. And also what they have done, because one of the things the GS65 people got really concerned about, they did beef it up. I'm going to show you right here. Going to hold it by the corner. It's not going to bend.
Not
the original first productions of these units, pretty flexy, a little scary. They have beefed it up. I'm guessing maybe some of the weight is also reinforcing it. But here is the dilemma. Acer Predator Triton 500. Great laptop, as you can see, very similar in size. A little bit bigger, a little bit heavier. 512 gig SSD, 16 gigs of RAM, 8750H, so slightly lower clocks on the CPU, but RTX 2060 for $1,800. MSI GS65, GeForce GTX 1660 Ti, $100 less. Same storage, same RAM, slightly faster CPU, so it really comes down to 1660 Ti versus 2060. We're going to run a couple quick numbers, come back, let you know what it is. Stay tuned.
All right, Gordon. What's your quick takeaway on these?
Well, first, Adam, this is not a review. This is not a review. This is not a review. This is a quick unbox. First benchmarks, just to get our feel for what these laptops can do. Full benchmarks, battery rundown tests, gaming tests, other stuff gonna come later. But you want to know how it performs now. 9th gen Intel CPU, Core i7 9750H versus a Core i7 8750H, and GTX 1660 Ti versus RTX 2060. You can see the result in Cinebench. These are screenshots of the results from these laptops. About what I expected. We're not looking at a huge increase. You don't get more cores. You're getting basically a little more clocks, about 10% on multi-core, maybe 7% on single-threaded performance between the 9750H and the 8750H. Remember, laptops matter too, but these are very similar in weight and size. So, kind of a decent uptick. 9th gen, looking like decent performance increase. Core i9, different story. You're also getting Wi-Fi 6, but you want to know about the graphics card 1660 Ti.
Mm-hmm. Wait, what was the result on this guy?
Oh, this one, let's check it out. Sorry, let's go back. Result, also screenshot. This is an 8750H, 1097, 174. Again, same, you know, you're looking at
Pretty
maybe
standard.
pretty standard, maybe 10% bump from that 9750H.
Okay.
Over the 8750H, this is a score I've seen a lot of 8750H laptops. So very good performance, slightly better performance out of 9th gen part.
Okay, all right. And what
Graphics though?
Graphics.
First up, DX12 test, Time Spy. You can see left, GTX 1660 Ti, not bad, very decent score. On the right, we have an RTX 2060 in the Acer Predator Triton 500.
Huh.
And you're looking at maybe 5% difference in this DX12 test. You know, not a huge difference I wouldn't expect.
Yeah, not way off.
I mean, that's probably very similar to what we're getting on desktop parts. Also Firestrike on the left, 12698. And on the RTX 2060, you know, again, a little bit faster, not a huge amount between the RTX and the 1660 Ti. So,
All right.
and that's that. And probably the one, of course, the one thing you'd want to see is ray tracing performance. The GS65 actually is enabled now for ray tracing performance in Port Royal. I just ran it.
Look at that, you got numbers. It's not
Yeah,
zero.
I got numbers. It's 1070 versus 2947 on the RTX 2060. Yay, no kidding, hardware acceleration. About 100% faster. So, hey, what are you going to say?
Yeah.
100% difference.
Yeah, there you
Okay,
go.
if I calculated it right. 1800, 1700. Slightly faster CPU on the GS65. Slightly faster conventional gaming in the Predator Triton 500, but much better performance in ray trace titles. Slightly heavier, slightly lighter. So, very interesting. You know, again, we're going to do battery rundown tests. We're going to look at some other things to see which is better. One thing I did not test the Triton in turbo mode, which gives it mostly a GPU bump, about 10% performance bump in GPU performance. Doesn't seem to affect the CPU that much. So, you know, overall, very nice. You know, it's gotten a little heavier. That 6 ounces of weight, I'm not sure what that's coming from in the GS65, but pretty nice laptop. I mean, 4 pounds, 6 ounces. That is a lot of laptop for $1,700.
Yeah, I like it. So you'll do your full review, right, later?
Yes, we're going to get to both of these. This one does have Wi-Fi 6. Got to mention that because otherwise people are going to go, oh, 9th gen gets you Wi-Fi 6. Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Nice. All right, cool.
Cool.
Thanks, Gordon.
Check it out later.